dare you?
It's over 9,000! Welcome to my domain, to my stream. Enjoy.
Being what the actual? We didn't see that. We can.
What you can do is like dodge while he's charging you, so he misses.
Fuck. Yeah, the talking hand. It's over there.
Yeah, over there.
Oh wow. We had high Stashy with the dancing banana. Oh, that's a good one. Wow. Those are players. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead. Thank. Hey, Networker, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm dead. And I'm dead. That's the only thing I was able to splurt out. Hey, Panda. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody is having a great evening. Or day, or afternoon, depending from where you are, of course. That introduction needs some editing, I think. Oh well, oh well. How long has it been? I think it's a year or something. It works, that's true. Most of the times I'm thinking, I need to update this. Nah, I don't. I do, I don't. I don't know. If it works, right? So yeah, I'm about to play Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy, yes. Now, I was actually a bit hesitant to play this game, but I'm like, I saw this game at some other streamers, and I was like, I need to get this game because this game seems like fun. I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan, but yeah, it's a video game. It's fun, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this game. I'm gonna play it. So right. Well, I do know all about the whole controversy and stuff, and I do get it from one point, but at the end of the day, I feel like we need to enjoy what we like to do. So, exactly, it's worth trying out to see what's. Yeah, exactly. That's true. So, like I said, yeah. At least that's my stance on the whole subject, so... And I mean, everybody is welcome. It's not that I'm against trans people or something. I'm not, so... Everybody's welcome. But I feel that the discussion, if you want to have a discussion, that it needs to be held elsewhere, you know? Basically. So yeah, this is my invitation letter, basically. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, it's a delicate subject. Don't get me wrong, and I don't want to make enemies or have to fear that I'm about to lose people that I know through Twitch or something. Yeah, like I said, it's a delicate subject. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's about games. So let's play games, you know? Let's play games. So yeah, with that out of the way, there we go. Invitation letter. There. So we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School. Yeah. But I do feel you can't avoid it. You cannot avoid it like 100% of the time. So that's why I understand. But at the end of the day, it's about games. Let's play games. Please inform you that you've been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on September 1st. Okay. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. Everyone should just come to enjoy it. Exactly. You may be aware the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic. Yeah, apparently. Prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elizor Fig. I may butcher names, but to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Thank you. Why? Okay. I see how this goes. We need to, character customization. Yay! Okay, let's see if we can actually make something really... Wow. Handsome stud. I am gonna make a I want something in my image, preferably, which will be this will be the whole stream, guys. Just me and fiddling around with the character creation thingy. Interesting options. Wait, we can actually... Okay, first things first. Can I have, like, a shaven head? Of course not. Oh! Yes, we can. This exactly already, this looks like me, so... Actually, this is already perfect. Hair color. It should be a bit more. No. Sus, right? I know, right? Wait, what? Lol, had to since you have this. Yeah, I know, right? Sus. Wait, let me. Am I gray? No, I'm not gray. I'm actually more like. It's more like this, right? Yeah, this is actually perfect. This is actually perfect. Oh my god. Yeah, we can have scratch marks and stuff and. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now this looks cool. Complexion. Well, I'm complex, so wait, no, not that complex. Let's see, freckles and no, we don't have that. No, let's get rid of that. Actually, this I love how detailed this is. Huh? Let's keep it at this. Let's see if I can actually match my eyebrows. I think it's already something like this. Yeah, this might be it a little bit. Yeah, this might be it. I mean, not too bad. Eyebrow color is also a little bit like dark blonde, which I'm gonna leave at this. Eye color is blue. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I'm great. Like, not that blue. Well. Not that blue. Wait. Blue-ish. Something like this. Yeah, this, yeah. Kinda nice. Yeah. And then we have this.
That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Lower the pitch.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh my god, I didn't know there was a pitch.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
Cool.
That was quite something.
Yeah, okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so these are the preset thingies. Face shape. Yeah, we should probably. Wait, maybe we can actually. Okay, let's leave it at that. Maybe I can have a bit more of a chin. Something like this, maybe? No, definitely not it. No, definitely not that. No. I feel like these are the ones. Actually, this one. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. We got this. We got the hair color. We got that. I think we're about to. Actually, this didn't take too much time. Okay, let's do a lower pitch and normal gameplay. Yeah, let's. Can we make Baron Fortesque? Is that a thing? We can actually. Pretty cool. I'm a wizard, so nice.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time again.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Eleazar. Okay.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I'm missing a whole... That looked like a bug or something. That the way the guy moved his head around. Okay.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Of course I can see it.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We didn't know.
Okay, now that is cool. I love how filmic, is that a word, filmic? It's like a movie. Let's leave it at that.
Give me your hand!
Screw!
Are you all right?
Sorry. I have a weakness for squirrels.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
G to heal. Yeah, trust me, I haven't seen the beginning as well, so this is all. I've tried to avoid stuff, but I saw people play this in the middle of the game. I was like, oh, this is so
I
cool.
can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm
Look
not
around.
sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Looks nice.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
WASD had to move. Can we run? No. Nice. Also options to select hard difficulty. Yeah, I know, but I'm playing on normal, Kenshi. How are you doing? Welcome in. I don't want it too hard of a game for me.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do.
Nice.
This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Are you not afraid of Facebook hordes reporting you? This happened on one other. Yeah, it might happen. But I have my panic button ready. So if stuff happens, yeah, Twitter hordes. Yeah, it might happen. I've warned my mod about it. On the other hand, I just told at the beginning that everybody is welcome. But the thing is, the discussion doesn't have to be held over here. Yeah, apparently that's also a thing. That's really... yeah, yeah, exactly. But I've got my panic button ready here, so if stuff is going out of control, I got reported just for what... Oh my god. Fuck.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port?
Yeah, that's just...
A good question. Miriam spent years
Wow.
searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form
That
of
goes too
ancient
far,
magic.
actually. Yeah, true, but it's just... I don't know. Let us just enjoy video games, and I mean... Pfft. Exactly. Still crazy.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Yeah, the game looks absolutely amazing.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Right.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
We got a new spell. Blast. Okay.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select active target.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
You can blow up cans and yeah,
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
nice.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Run, run,
We're
run.
close now. It's just ahead.
Very scenic. Sceneresque. Sceneresque. Scenery. Yeah, never mind.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Wow. Gotta love stuff like that.
Almost there.
Yeah, this is amazing with the lighting and everything.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Out of place? That statue looks out of place. Oh. Minimap shows your surroundings with you in the middle. This is your objective. Press and hold the V to request objective details. Continue. Yeah, okay, that's the same. Oh, wait. Investigate.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Yeah. Yeah. Good deduction.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
That's good. Wait, what? That's cool.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again. Like the glow on the portkey.
I know, right?
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
That is cool.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Sus.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Okay, that's equally as cool.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a break.
Yeah, exactly.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded.
This is just epic.
Years ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
Here we are.
I might have pressed right mouse button. Anyway.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
What's so special about this vault?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Wait, there's something here. There's a chest here. With gold! Cool.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait,
Lol.
Best of luck.
Professor?
that was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes. A revealing charm. No time
Good
like
one,
the present.
Kenshi.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Steady your wand with guided along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Ooh, interesting.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
No secrets here, no.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
What
When
the?
I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Nice. Acquired a wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos created a light at the tip of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Tap one to cast or extinguish Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Nice.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Ingenious design. Uh-oh.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Deposo!
Can we blast? Yes, we can. Come on, hit me. Thank you.
Stay close.
I'm trying.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Oh wait, maybe I should do this.
Lumos.
Oh
Where am I
great.
supposed to go?
Well, I think in the direction
What's
of...
happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Oh. Stuff.
Lumos.
Is there something else?
Revelio.
There is.
Lumos.
Wait. You actually want me to stay in the...
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Hold Q during protect go to stun enemies with a stupefy counterattack. Stunned enemies take extra damage indicated by gold numbers. Okay. Nice. That was a bit too early. Nice.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
What is this thing?
Lumos.
Portals and mirrors. Pretty cool. That's also cool. That you cannot enter it from
Revelio.
this side. Can we go back? That's always nice. Interesting. Chests. Okay.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Raggum's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, Perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Ooh, now you've done it.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Yeah, I know, right?
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Epic.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Oh, I hate those slowdowns. I'm noticing it with more games, so I probably need to reinstall Windows at some point.
Phineas, Nigellus.
I have installed it on an SSD, yes.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Wow.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes, or I can't wait to explore. Let's do the explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna accept this house.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Nice, nice.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Wow, that was easy.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Sleep well.
I figured as much. It's so pretty.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
In Gryffindor, you're giving a password. Nice.
Revelio.
Is this reflection correct? It can't be correct. Come on. That's just weird. It's a reverse reflection. Yeah, I think so too. It just looks so weird though. I mean, the atmosphere of this game is enormous.
How's that for transfiguration?
Desperately need to improve my chance marks this year. Perhaps I can find a housemate.
Right, is it? Oh, it's here.
This should be interesting.
Introduce yourself to Amit, Everett, Samantha.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
What did you say? Okay, yes, looks like more what?
The reaction I wanted. Oh well.
More elitist than Gryffindor plays?
Hope would happen.
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm looking forward for my first day.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a toss.
Don't touch my right mouse button, Baron.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bong back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Kinda like the atmosphere. Nice. Pretty cool.
Must be different. Starting
I'm not sure
Hogwarts
this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Wonder how Hufflepuff looks like. No one ever wants to be Hufflepuff. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of... What does Hufflepuff look like again? See, this is how much of a Harry Potter fan I am. I wouldn't really know... Oh yeah, he's quite knowledgeable.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Isn't it Hufflepuffs who like plants?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose.
Honey badger, an emblem.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Thank you. Where's the other one?
All right. Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
It will probably look like big communal library there. I guess there's supposed to be lore keepers. Ah.
Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night. You will adore astronomy.
Sorry.
Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Yeah, I find the stars fascinating.
I
True.
hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Bye.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the moving statues and everything. That's cool.
Good morning. I trust
Good
you're ready for
morning.
your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Nice book.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
All right, all right.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust? and see what details the field guide can provide.
Oh, alright.
Revelio.
Nice. This bus created in honor of Ravenclaw. I know, right? This bust created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. We've just unlocked the Field Guide Challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Field Guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Open Field Guides. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Okay. Selected challenges menu. Collecting your first guide unlocked a new challenge category. New challenge you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Thank you. Ooh. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
I love how everything moves. Lol. Ah.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Use the broom.
Revelio.
Yeah. Nevada Kedavra. Ooh. Fetus delitus. Hey Katja, how you doing? I'm so bad at all these verbs and terms.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discover the Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel. Open the map. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. In this view you can see the Flue Flames available in that region. Green Flue Flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey Flue Flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouse. Okay. Select the Library Annex region. Now, wait, what? Library Annex, that's this one. Ah, this one. Central Hall. Yeah, I figured it out. Value.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Nice.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Stutter.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Wish I could sneak into the other common room. Just for an hour.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both charms and I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade.
Stop pressing the right mouse button,
to replace
Baron.
the supplies you lost on the way here.
I'm gonna hop downstairs real quick to get some coffee, so I'll be right back. Excuse me. Be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I wanted to change. Okay, I have the red one. Ready or not?
Fasten your seatbelts.
Ah! Whoa! Yes! That was fun.
Oh, that's right here. Whee! Yeah, I got. I've got my jackpot.
Oh, boat incoming. Did.
But he's regretting that now. Poor guy. But yeah, Dick.
What the fuck? Seriously? Wow. Oh wait, there's sugar. Alright, cool.
I think I'm too late with the clip, but I clipped it regardless, so...
The fuck? Seriously? Yeah, wait, let me...
Ah! God fucking damn it.
I cannot flip, I don't have my browser open. That's not...
Oh, upgrade the thing. Time to use the car. What the? That was a minor setback, I guess.
I don't see you in front of me.
No, that's because I'm behind you. Duh.
Duh.
Nice deduction, Sherlock. Wow.
I just saw the front hit the wall.
What's his username? I'm gonna give him a little shout out. Here we go.
Don't you have the multi-Twitch in?
Oh, I think
in
he.
the thingy?
Yeah. If you go in the title, Joni Pro, in my Twitch title, you can actually see the link there. And then you can see both of us at the same time, and then you can actually follow him. Or not. Yeah. Fun. I really forgot what we need to do here. God, I hate those. Oh, come on, really now?
Don't forget, always slap the dice for good luck.
Ah, that's true. Slap it.
30 seconds. Let's go.
Come on. Somebody needs to get in. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Helping me. Hey, get in. Oh, let me freeze you out there. What the fuck?
Quick, everybody! Run, run, run! But I'm back now. There we go. Welcome back. Can you tell me more about Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly
Wow.
what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes.
I know, right? It's
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan.
I've got a
He's
quick coffee
clever,
machine.
entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What exactly is Defense Against the Dark Arts?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Also, SSD drive. Can you be faster? Thank you.
Focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all the
pubs.
supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
No,
You will
pubs.
also, I
We don't need
imagine,
supplies,
enjoy
we
many
need
a
pubs.
bottle beer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Let's be honest. Yeah.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
No, I don't need supplies. I want to go to the pub. Lol. Wow, can you be an... Okay, let me check some setting. Windowed full screen. Okay, that's good. Rendering resolution. Upscale. Quality. Nah, we should be on performance actually. Yep. Okay. VSync also should be on. Frame rate should be max. Actually, we should be on 240 because we have 240 hertz. Motion blur on, sure. That's good. Global quality preset recommended. Yeah, that's also good. Ray tracing reflections. Ooh. Run benchmark. Ray tracing quality. Is it actually on? It is actually on. Only on ambient occlusion. Okay. Well, kinda-ish. Let me see what the benchmark actually do. Hardware analysis is complete and the appropriate graphical. Would you like to apply to them now? Yes. Oh, so does it automatically? Are you kidding me? That's... Huh. Wait. Performance. Yeah, we're on performance now. And this is still the same? Okay, hold up. Let's turn ray tracing ambient occlusion off. Yeah, let's turn all the ray tracing off actually. Wait, did it say I need to restart the game? Yeah, never mind. It's already smoother now. Little bit ish. Edge. Never mind.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
I hope I didn't say too much.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not.
Yeah, no. I'm playing on my laptop with a 2070, so yeah.
It was right to keep the details to yourself.
I mean, Cyberpunk with ray tracing is smooth as hell.
It may require a bit more flexibility with your
Weirdly enough.
would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
At least this feels smoother now, so that's good. M. The represents main quest. Completing main quest will further the story, unlock new features and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirement. In these cases you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to execute quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as the quest's rewards. Ah, okay. Track a quest. Defense against the Dark Arts class or Charms class. Yeah, let's go do the Charms class first. Oh, but that's cool.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right. Oh, but that's interesting.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, that's unlocked. That's how you deal with statues like that. Lol. That's pretty cool, actually.
Revelio.
Speaking of smooth, this is not smooth. And yes, I'm also using the latest wow. Latest drivers. Oh my god, this looks gorgeous.
Revelio.
No. That one. Come on. I really need to consider a Windows reinstall. Start from scratch and then play this game. Right. Nice. Who's screaming? Boom. Up the stairs. Oh. Pretty cool.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson. My aunt has some potions recipes he swears are from Sigmund Budge himself. What? She wouldn't make it up. She says they're ones he didn't put in the book of potions. Likely powerful spells for the complexion.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert.
so much to discuss. Wait,
Revelio.
there's something here. I hear pling. On the other side of this wall, perhaps. Also, I really need to smooth this thing out. Hello, kitties.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I know what you mean.
There we go.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
SEO. Okay.
Accio.
Or Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Summoning Charm Accio pulls a target close to the cast. Tap this. Tap key. Okay. 4. Also.
Excellent. Don't lose your composure.
Oh. Wait.
Very good. Splendid.
Nice.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
That's it.
Be sharp. There we go.
Boo.
Well done. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Actually, it's not. This is how it's done. Oh, stop. Ooh, fuck. That's not how it's done. Boo.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think
Of course.
interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. Phew.
Very good.
Here we go. Oh dear me.
No. Ah.
Stay focused.
Let us see this. Yes! Brilliant.
Nahaha.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Bye.
You can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
You know
I
it
did.
won't work on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice, nice. Rewards. Ooh. And we leveled up, apparently. So this is our gear. Nice. Nope. Inventory. Challenges, quest. Nice. Oh well, man, jeez. I am getting pretty tired here. So I tell you what we're gonna do. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's find another streamer who's playing this game. Wait, hold up. Hold up. I need some rest. I definitely need some rest. Been a bit of a short stream, but I think I can stream the whole Sunday. Well, most of the Sunday. Which I'm gonna do as well. Who of my friends is actually playing that game as well? Let's see. Yeah, let's just find a random person. And then look from low to high. Let's see now. Wait a second, wait a second. Wait a second. One viewer. I am still looking for a streamer. Hold up. Fewer viewers. Okay. Well, most people don't have their cams enabled, which is really annoying. Wow, well, we might as well just pick somebody from our friends list who is not playing Hogwarts Legacy. I'm gonna rate Cheskis because, yeah. Why not? Wait, that's the wrong one. Is that the correct one? That is the correct one. Follow me, guys, into the raid of... There we go. You can copy paste the respective lines. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe Sunday or Saturday evening. Just watch the socials and have a good night for now. See you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate the visits. Bye, guys. Bye. Take it easy.